chair of the Economic Council. He has already seen he has told of the income away very quickly. That your man and your hair kind of you're going to start getting a lot more common.
A brief report cover with him. You got to remember he was president of Goldman Sachs, which is not exactly a club that you put together. Sophisticated dinner. They both are New Yorkers. They both have kind of the same tough attitude about how you get things done. And I asked him about how he was doing, and he said, well, I think I'm really making progress. I'm trying in some regards to get him not to tweet so much, but I'm not as successful as that.
He's not an ideological guy either, just like Donald. Yeah. That's where you see a bonding thing. Yeah. And the two of them are just sort of, they think of themselves as doers. They don't think
politics. And that was a campaign promise. That was exactly the kind of person he promised to populate his government with.
Let me get to Katie Tur right now, who was at the Capitol. Katie.
Hey, so we're at the foot of the dais where Donald Trump will take the oath of office, and behind me what we can see is, unsurprisingly, a sea of red hats, those emblematic hats, Make America Great Again hats that became part and parcel with Donald Trump's campaign. I'm also here with Jim and Pam. They are from Maryland, a blue state. So how did it feel voting for Trump in a state that went for Hillary Clinton?
Great. It was great to at least, try to help, try to move the needle a little ways.
What do you hope to hear from Donald Trump when he delivers his inaugural speech today?
I hope to hear that how he's going to unite the country again and just bring us all back together. Whatever our differences are, this is a great day, and that he brings our country and makes the economy better and us safer and a great nation. And once again,
so you're from a blue state. What do you think are the issues that can unite you and your fellow voters who maybe didn't cast their votes for Donald Trump?
Tax reform. Lower the taxes, Donald.
Anything else?
Just make a better business climate so we can all, maybe prosper a little bit more than we have in the last 8 years.
How do you feel about the transition effort so far? Do you think Donald Trump has made an effort to unite the country? Do you want to see him do a little more?
I think he has. I think it was evident when he had the stream of people that were coming in Trump Towers. You could see he was reaching all across the aisles, and I think he has made a very good effort to try to bring our country together.
Did you want to see a Democrat in the cabinet? Usually past presidents have put a rival in the cabinet.
I would not have minded if he felt there was a qualified person and their political views were of that party, that would have been perfectly fine.
Pam, Jim, from Maryland, obviously a blue state. Guys, thank you so much.
All right, Katie Tur, thanks. And I just completed a week-long tour of different parts of the country, talking to people about the changes that are coming in America. And to a person, they all talked about this notion of bringing the country back together and healing these wounds. But when you press people, you find the divisions are still pretty sharp, and you start to wonder, Nicole asked this to you, how much are we asking too much of any president to bring the country together?
Yeah, listen, I was on a parallel journey. I think you went north, I went south, and I heard the same thing. They are thrilled to have been right. They're thrilled to have prevailed against what felt like an establishment political class, Democratic and Republican, and a media that was sort of going along. So they're thrilled by the upheaval. But I think they'd like to see him do some of the more traditional things. Every single one that I asked would like to see him stop tweeting, and particularly at individuals. He's now the leader of the free world, and they want him to stop tweeting at union bosses. That if he wants to make a policy case on Twitter, fine, but they want to see him act a little more presidential.
I also, division was not just ideological political lines. There was also division over character. Some people who had supported him, acknowledged that some of the offensive things he had said and done along the way, but said that's not why they were voting. But other people, they couldn't get past that, even as they might agree on some policy issues.
I've heard from parents on this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest, in my own neighborhood, I've heard from parents, I've heard from teachers on this issue. I think Pence can have a lot of influence on it.
Yeah.
It is important that role model that all parents are comfortable pointing to. And that is something that I think he needs to make an effort on. I think Vice President Pence will try. try to push him in that direction.
But I think
Whatever needs members of the Supreme Court as they want. Go ahead. Go.
But for parents who did vote for him, I went out and talked to mothers before the election and after about how they got there with him. They said they weren't asking him to raise their children; that was their job. So it divided parents on both sides of the Trump question.
But there's an optimism here that I wish people would get, which